We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with NNDM stock, nano dimensions, and it continues to break up higher here. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with NNDM stock continuing to fight to hold itself up above 280. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what the inflow versus outflow is showing in bull and bear indicators, as well as what is Kathy Wood and ARK Invest doing with their position. So we're going to do a position update as well. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run idea was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run idea was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot sent out a bear indicator at 10:05 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 50% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with NNDM stock doing a full transition from the rip area here on Monday to the red bars here in the after hours and middle of the day. And today in the pre-market from red bars to the rip area here on 42 vision of bright green bars. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with NNDM stock, nano dimensions under a bull indicator today at 289 and bouncing up towards 306, finding a rejection up here, not that far off of the highs of the pre-market on Monday, and also we're rejected here at the 304 area, and you could see it there 3 times fighting to get above it, broke below it, and still below it here, rejecting at the 304 area, 303, and now it's here fighting in the after hours at 298. Now, there's a hidden divergence here because to justify any further strength here to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick back up because outflows are dominating, and this is something I would not ignore, and I'll be watching going into tomorrow for these inflows to either go ahead and lose traction and stay red and outflows continue to dominate, or switch from red to green, head towards the midpoint and cross it to go ahead and justify even further the possibility of this staircase effect here and strength to retest resistance, and this bull indicator being in full effect. Now, let's look at Cathie Wood's position with ARK Invest on NNDM stock. So here we are with PRNT holdings of Nano Dimensions, and this is updated here with the most recent update, and the numbers continue the same, right? The stock is sitting at around the 290 area, 280 area, and the share amount is 2.625 million, and the most recent purchase was back on the 28th to the 29th from 2.5 to 2.6 million. Now, if we go over to the chart, we could see during those dates how things started to move from the 28th to the 29th, from the 230s and 240s all the way up to the 280s on that day alone, and inflows hit highs here of about 0.4967 to the upside, away from the midpoint, and full strength here, hitting recent highs up here of about 310, and today fighting to get above 305 and continuing to reject it in today's volatility. Now, what's interesting is we have a bull indicator. Outflows are dominating here on the 30-minute, and on the 15-minute, we could see here, same thing. This is something to not ignore, and it's under a bull indicator here since 286, and the staircase effect here is still in effect as we see it, and it's going to be crucial and critical for those inflows to cross over. And when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here how outflows started to begin since way back here on Friday, significantly dropping Monday and today, but still above the midpoint, and it's going to be crucial and critical to stay above it, and it's back under a bull indicator here at the 295 area. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level I'll be watching is the 290 area. Then below that comes the 280 to 275 area, and if these outflows go ahead and pull down even further on the 30-minute and also on the 1 hour, crosses to the downside and crosses the midpoint, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts and possibly cancel out this bull indicator with a possible bear indicator, and that is something to definitely not overlook and ignore here within the volatility of the 1 hour chart. Now, if the support is held here, right, and these inflows level off and they can bring themselves back up, cross that midpoint, hold strong on the 1 hour, and on the 15-minute bring themselves back up, switch from red to green, continue this staircase effect to the upside, and test key resistance levels. Well, the first resistance is 310, where things rejected here on Monday, and if that gets broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching is the 320 to 330 area. That's going to be crucial and critical here based off the history of the chart, and we're at some of the highest points that we've seen since the run started back here at the 220 area, and not that far off of when Cathie Wood just recently bought from the 28th to the 29th at around the 230 to 240 area. So it's going to be crucial and critical to not ignore these inflow versus outflows. The bull and bear indicators, there's a slight divergence, and I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow. These are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.